radio.
So have you seen that Dinesh D'Souza's books are now apparently being removed from Costco stores?
Yeah, I don't get that. It's cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Scott Loss, inventory control specialist in the book department at Costco wholesale warehouse in Issaquah, Washington, the corporate office, reportedly has confirmed that a nationwide pull order was issued for his book, and now they will be required to be removed by July 15th from all Costco stores. How? For what reason? Book publisher said, we're getting in the process to find out what's happening. I look forward to getting to the bottom of this, continuing a strong relationship with my publisher, and I've always had with Costco and their millions of shoppers. It is a progressive view that it is taught in our schools, that is preached in Hollywood, and the point of this movie and book is to show how that view is shaping the policies of our country. If America is a force for inequality and injustice in the world, its power deserves to be diminished. If traditional America is based on oppression and theft, then traditional America must be reformed, and the federal government can do the reforming. The book description reads, in America, imagine a world without her. D'Souza offers a passionate and sharpened reasoning and defense of America. As of Monday night, it was number 51 on Amazon's bestseller list. Despite the strong sales, the book was not featured in the New York Times bestseller list.
We know how that can go.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't been number one. We have beat in actual sales every book. We have had now like 13 number one bestsellers.
They give us credit for what, 9?
9
or 10?
Yeah, something like that. We have not had a number one bestseller according to the New York Times list, even though every book we have published since, I think, The Real America, right? There may be 2 in there that weren't. They were number one bestsellers.
Yeah.
But New York Times keeps putting us with D'Souza, they're not even putting him on the list.
Really?
They're not even putting him on the list.
It's incredible.
D'Souza accused the newspaper of rigging its list. No, they just have a formula. It's a secret formula that only they know.
If they're by concept it is rigged to what they want, then it's not really being rigged. It's right. It is what it is.
No. Yeah. And here's the thing: the reason they can get away with it is what they do is they weight little local bookstores higher than any of the other books. So if you buy something on Amazon or you go to Bob and Phil's snotty bookstore in the arts department of your local university, they count that as, we don't know the official number, but they count that like as 5 books being sold to the one on Amazon. Right. And so when these little bookstores sell books,
bizarre,
it counts for so much more for no reason. Well, you're not counting the numbers.
Well, and here's the thing, too. If you think you're going to outsmart the system and you're like, oh, I'll just go buy, Glenn's next book or Dinesh's next book at my local bookstore. If your local bookstore carries that book, it doesn't count in their ratings. I guarantee it. They pick and choose the local bookstores that count into their formula, and they don't tell anyone what the formula is.
Yeah.
So, it's been manipulated many, many times, but cannot be manipulated by someone who's conservative.
But there's nothing against the New York Times. They say this. They don't tell you officially what the formula is, but that's kind of that's the gist of it. But they won't, and then they say it's based on our own formula. So it's their business. They have a right to do that.
Absolutely.
It's just, it's getting so crazy now.
It's what they find influential. It's and that's fine, but the evil capitalist way to do it is book scan, which just takes the books that are sold and tells you how many there are.
Yeah.
And that evil formula where it's just like, and it goes to another. That crazy thing, we keep beating number one, and Dinesh
I don't know if they've
well.
realized this at the New York Times, but part of the word bestseller is the word sell. It's the books
that's
that
the evil
sell.
part of it. That's the evil part of it.
I know.
And best, quite honestly. I mean, everybody really deserves a trophy. Everybody deserves a ribbon, except for the people that really don't. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And we all
Except for
know
the people that actually win.
Yeah, those people, we know who they are. So...